Carmine Tomasone. Carmine, welcome here to Frisco area. Carmine is 19-0 with 5 knockouts. We will use the translator for him as well since my Italian's not too good. Thank you very much for your help. Carmine, like Isa, this is your first fight here in the United States. What do you think about the opportunity when you got that phone call that you were going to get to challenge Oscar Valdez for an opportunity to win a world title? What was that moment like for you?
Carmine, questa è la tua prima volta negli Stati Uniti. Come ti sei sentito quando ti hanno chiamato per dirti che combattevi per il titolo mondiale?
Beh sì, da professionista è la prima volta che combatto negli Stati Uniti, da amatore già ci sono stato. Per me è stato come un regalo di Natale, perché questa notizia è arrivata nel periodo di Natale, quindi sono soddisfatto di questa cosa e mi sono preparato al 100%.
I fought in America as an amateur, but first time as professional. When I got the call, it was like early Christmas presents because it was early December, and I'm prepared well for this opportunity.
3 Italian fighters have won world titles here in the United States. What would it mean to you to become the 4th Italian fighter to win a world title?
3 italiani hanno già vinto il titolo mondiale negli Stati Uniti. Cosa sarebbe per te diventare il 4º pugile italiano con questo?
Beh, diventare il 4º pugile italiano a vincere un titolo mondiale negli Stati Uniti penso che è un sogno di ogni pugile, è un sogno che si realizza.
Became the 4th Italian boxer to win a title in the United States would be every boxer's dream, so would be a huge opportunity.
Let me ask you, does it bother you at all that people are calling this a tune-up fight for Oscar Valdez? Do you understand the lingo?
Ti dà fastidio che la gente pensa che questo è solamente un match di rodaggio per Valdez?
No, questa cosa non mi dà fastidio perché sono consapevole dei miei mezzi, di come mi sono preparato e di tutto, anzi questo è un motivo in più per fare bella figura sabato sera.
No, it doesn't bother me. I'm confident in my skills, and this will be an opportunity to show my skill.
We're looking forward to it. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Pure nella qualificazione olimpica, quando sono andato a fare qualificazione olimpica, sono partito da sfavorito e poi sono stato l'unico a qualificarmi e a vincere pure il primo match alle Olimpiadi, quindi.
I was an underdog when I was going to qualify for the Olympic, and at the end I was the only one who qualified.
And now you're here fighting for a world championship, so thank you again. Appreciate you. Looking forward to Saturday night. Thank you. Over to the champ, Oscar. Good to see you back. I think you missed us as much as we missed you, right? It's true. I mean, it's going through an injury like what you went through, and we won't get into all of that now. But just what was your mindset like, having to sit out those couple months and heal after your jaw was broken in the Scott Quigg fight in March of 2018?
Without a doubt, it was one of the most difficult times of my life. You know, having my mouth shut for 2 months was the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with. So that's in the past right now. I'm very focused on this fight. I'm 100% healed from that injury, and that's not going to bother me no more. So I'm just excited to get back in the ring. It's been almost a year since my last fight, so I've been training very hard now with my new trainer, Eddie Reynoso. It's been a great training camp, and I just can't wait to get in there and start again where I left off.
Eddie, when you got the call from the Espinosas and Team Valdez to see if you'd like to start working with him, what were your thoughts on the opportunity of him joining your team?
Cuando tuviste la llamada de Team Espinosa y Valdez para entrenarlo, ¿cuáles fueron tus pensamientos cuando te dieron la oportunidad?
No, pues yo creo que trabajar con un campeón mundial y más que nada con un deportista como Oscar, entregado totalmente al gimnasio y con gran disciplina, pues siempre es un orgullo estar trabajando con ese tipo de boxeadores.
Working with a world champion and an athlete that works hard as Oscar does, it's always a proud moment to become part of that team.
What are some of the things that you guys have been working on in training camp? Obviously, this is just your first fight together, and things don't get changed in one fight or overnight, but what are some of the things that were important to you to start working on when Oscar came to join your team?
¿cuáles son las cosas que hicieron diferente para este entrenamiento? Sabemos que es la primera pelea juntos y que no todo va a cambiar rápido, pero ¿cuáles fueron las cosas que más importantes trabajaron para esta pelea?
Sí, como tú lo has dicho, no es fácil siempre iniciar con un boxeador que ya tiene bastante carrera. Creo que nos enfocamos mucho en los errores que se estaban cometiendo en las últimas peleas y aprender algunos aspectos ofensivos y defensivos que se le pueden prestar a él para no confundirlo y más que nada aportar algo importante en sus capacidades técnicas, ya sea ofensivas o defensivas.
Like you said, it's not easy to start working with a fighter who has a pro career already, but some of the stuff that we focused on was the mistakes he was making during the fights and also adding some offensive and also some defensive skills that he's gonna get used to.
Oscar, this now being your 5th title defense, coming off almost a year layoff is tough for any fighter. But I know, just like you do, that you can't take any fight lightly. And although some people are calling this a tune-up fight, you have an undefeated fighter that's hungry, just like you were at one point to win a world title. So what performance does Oscar Valdez need to have on Saturday night to make sure you walk out with that belt?
Well, we had a great training camp, me and Eddie Reynoso, and especially, I never take no fighter lightly. You know, there was a point where no one knew who Manny Pacquiao was when he came to the United States and had his first fight, and he became a star. So we don't know what Tomasone can bring. You know, so I will always be 100% ready for him or for any fighter because I take no fighter lightly. I have much respect for him. I have the same respect for all fighters inside the ring, and I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to come out victorious. But one thing in my mind is not take them lightly, go in there and just try to get the job done and keep on improving in my career. So I'm definitely focused in this fight, and I just can't wait to get in there and start where I left off.
We can't wait either. It's going down Saturday night. You will see these 4 fighters duke it out for 2 world title belts right here at the Star Ford Center in Frisco, Texas, starting live at 9 p.m. local time on ESPN. Todd, we have Russia, Mexico, Italy, Ghana. I mean, Bob talks about this all the time, the international flair. Great action to open up the card on Saturday night on ESPN.
Absolutely, and the level of boxing from all over the world is just elevated every year. I've been in the business 25 years, and it seems like greater and greater fighters are coming from everywhere. And it's really a credit to the amateur programs. It's a credit to the coaching abroad. We have 2 incredible fights in really relevant weight classes that are exciting. And personally, I want to see Oscar back in the ring. I haven't seen him in a while. And it's not going to rain on me this time either.
Yeah, we're going to be indoors. No.
I'm not going to be wearing like,
I thought it never
like
rained
an umbrella at a ringside.
Oscar, let me ask you real quick. I know we have a ton of fans watching in Mexico, and if you could give a message in Spanish, I forgot to ask you about that earlier.
No, simplemente quiero darle las gracias a la empresa de Top Rank, a Todd, a Bob Arum, a ESPN por esta oportunidad. Ya va más de casi un año de mi última pelea, así que estoy más que emocionado por regresar al ring. En verdad, la palabra es estoy ansioso por regresar y estoy contento con el trabajo que hemos hecho con mi nuevo entrenador, Eddie Reynoso. Estoy muy agradecido con él por prestar la atención que merecemos en el gimnasio y sabemos que vamos a dar un buen espectáculo, pero más importante, sabemos que hemos aprendido muchas cosas en el gimnasio y tenemos planeados ejecutarlos este sábado, así que no se pierdan esta pelea. Les prometo regresar con mi título a mi casa y pues bueno, también les prometo dar un buen espectáculo. Muchas gracias a todos.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you to everybody up here. We're going to have you guys pose off for some pictures. Mikey's going to direct you probably all the TV fights first, and then we will start with the second portion of our press conference with the ESPN Plus co-main and main event. So stay seated, everybody. We have cameras shooting in the back.